What's going on, guys? GB back at you with another commentary video, and right about now, I'm about to hit you guys with another episode from the underrated TV show Monsters. The episode we're going to be checking out today is called Pillow Talk, which is about a horror novelist named Miles Magnus, which has a reputation of luring women into his home, which leads to them not being able to tell the tale. The episode starts with Miles inviting a lady into his home, who is a big fan of his work.
It's my new house.
It's beautiful. I'm so excited. Did I tell the girls at work that I went out with Miles Magnus?
Do you think they've heard of me?
Oh, everybody who likes horror knows you. You've got to be about one of the biggest selling writers in the world.
Damn! It sounds like she about ready to drop her drawers in a millisecond. But hold up, wait a minute. This woman kind of looks familiar.
4 hours? Where have you been?
Shopping, just like I told you. And Alan insisted on buying me this new coat. What do you think?
Oh, snap! This is Richard's wife. So she was cheating on this boy all along. Damn, that's crazy. First it was a wealthy cabin owner, and now it's a guy that write books. Like, who else has she let hit that?
Come over here. I never met a really famous writer before.
I'm just like everybody else.
No, you're nicer.
And it's lucky we met.
What are you working on?
Oh, just the usual thing, I guess.
Damn, she moved quick. Like, why wasn't she like that with that boy Richard? My guy couldn't even get a chance to go for a walk with her. But she over here just kissing this dude with no hesitation.
Why do you like me?
I have an aching void in my life. I think you're the only person in the world right now that could fill it.
God, I love the way you talk.
Oh no! Girl, don't start taking off your clothes. YouTube gonna demonetize my goofy ass with the quick fast. Hey, that was bars. But I'm gonna need this girl to chill with all this thottery that's taking place. But once she takes off her clothes, he tells her to lie down in bed, and when she does, something very strange happens. What the hell is that? Kinda look like the dookie I just took this morning. Same length and everything.
There! I promised I'd feed you tonight.
Oh, this thing mouth look like a... Damn, I can't say what his mouth look like, because YouTube gonna obliterate my dumb ass. But anyway, man, this right here is crazy. First off, why would you let a fine piece of tail like that go to waste? I mean, despite all the thottery this woman displays, she's still extremely gorgeous. I would have had to hit that at least 7 times. He just went on and fed this thing with no hesitation. And another thing that's messed up is that she died in this episode too. Like, this girl cannot catch a break. First she gets choked out, and now she gets eaten by a bed. Like, damn, she has no luck at all. But right after his bed eats her, he then invites another woman into his home. But this woman is more aware of her surroundings than the last girl. Another thing that's important to know about this other woman is that she also writes novels, and she is also interested in other things involving Miles that doesn't include a one-night stand.
I'm just an ordinary guy.
No. There's something very special about you. Something that made you different from the last 200 guys who tried to pick me up at publication parties.
Damn, she had 200 dudes trying to holler at her. Bro, it must be some real slim pickings at these publication parties. Man, I'm just playing. No, I'm not.
You're totally wrong, Vicky. I'm just like everybody else.
He like, you're totally wrong. I just want to pump and dump like everybody else. There is nothing special about me, bitch. But after this, she starts going through his things and comes across a page of a script that he's writing which details what happened the night before. She then rummages through some more of his things and finds more pages to the script.
Uh-huh. Ooh. Scribble, scribble, scribble.
You can't see it, it's personal. There's a lot of weird fantasies in here.
Oh, in that case, boy, keep them papers to yourself. This man probably writing about having relationships with goats and whatnot. But after this, she convinces him to give her the papers, and she goes and sits on his murderous bed. While sitting on the bed, she soon realizes something is very off.
I've read all your stuff, and this is the best yet.
Thank you.
When I think that if I hadn't been exploring that old abandoned house, I never would have met my What's that?
The cleaning lady was looking for her shoes last week. Had to lend her a pair of my sneakers to go home in.
Boy, if you don't get your goof fat over here looking like that boy G-Eazy, what you think you from the Bay Area or something, boy? Sit your palm tree head ass down somewhere.
You know, I think I'd really like that beer now.
One beer, ice cold. I bet I can guess what you write. You do those romance books.
How'd you guess?
You look like the pictures of the authors they put on the back cover. You know, these women who are glamorous and intelligent at the same time.
Damn, she shook on that boy clean. Like you didn't even hear no footsteps. Girl, a certified ninja out here.
Vicky!
Damn, and she was able to irk off in the whip in record time. Like, there is no way she ran out this man's house that fast. That girl gotta be a super mutant or something. But anyway, after this, he soon realizes that she stole his script, in which he begins to plot on how he will get it back.
She has my diary. That means she knows about us. I can't let her tell. People would come here and separate us. You wouldn't like that. You couldn't tell me your dreams anymore. She thinks she's smart because I don't know her last name. But I'm smarter. I'll go to a bookstore and look up the names of all the people who write romance books.
But he doesn't have to do any of this, as she calls him as soon as he finishes talking to his bed. She tells him that his manuscript was amazing and that she would like to talk to him more about it. So she invites him over to her place. This then leads to him showing up to her place furious. She tells him that she would like to collab with him in order to give his novel a little more insight. This leads to her giving tips about his story within the script, which heavily details his personal life and the relationship with his bed. Hey, that whole sentence just sounded hella weird.
I was curious about your hero. Where will he end up?
I don't know. The story isn't finished.
Doesn't he ever try and get away? Why can't he just walk out on his master?
You don't understand. He's tried 1,000 times. But he needs the master.
But maybe he could find another relationship. A different kind.
Different how?
Like with an equal, not a master.
Oh, she trying to fall in love with the kid. It's too late for all that, cause he already in love with the dynamite. But after this, they share a kiss, and she insists that he spends the night at her place. He then agrees, and she continues to question him about the story of his book.
You know what's missing in your book? Your character never runs into anyone else who has a master like his own.
Because there's only one master.
But isn't that odd? If there's one of them, there's bound to be others.
The master's very old. One of an ancient race that lived on the earth before anything else did. The master remembers the dinosaurs and the Ice Age.
Oh snap! She trying to get sexy on us, guys. Like, what y'all think? Y'all hitting or quitting? If you ask me, I would've hit her with that ninja technique she hit on him earlier in the episode. Like, all she would've heard is the whip irking off, goddamn it. But once she slips into something more comfortable, she continues to question him about his master, and this leads to him losing his marbles.
Maybe the master lies.
The master never lies. Everything he says is true because he is the truth. If he could lie, he would not be the master. And I mean, the hero would not serve him. I'm sorry. I guess I take my work a little seriously sometimes.
Yeah, man, you need to chill, bro. Like, she over here throwing the cootie cat, and you over here obsessing over your bed. Like, I don't think your bed will mind if you knock her at the box real quick. And what can it possibly even do? Like, you ain't even at your house. But after he apologizes, she tells him to go get a beer out the refrigerator, and this leads to a surprise we never saw coming.
Get me an ice cold beer, will you?
You want it out of a can or in a glass?
Out of the can. Get one for yourself, too.
Man, I wish I could tell y'all what this looked like. But your boy gotta try not to get banned from this site. Carry on, episode.
You're right, Miles. Probably wouldn't have worked out.
Well, damn, this is all bad. So they both got a beast lurking within their house. Like, how the heck did all this happen in the first place? Did they just buy a house and later found out that they had a tentacle monster in their house? Like, who knows? And the crazy thing about it is that she probably got more bodies than he do. Girl said 200 dudes was trying to holler at her. Like, this girl gonna mess around and murk the city. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the episode. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comment section below. If you ask me, I thought this was a pretty good episode. I like the fact that it turned around and made her the bad guy. I thought that was really interesting. But with all that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. GB signing out.